And then there's Cecil the lion, which is the new media obsession. Before I get to David Goldman, that's Spengler from Asia Times, atimes.com, before I get to what he thinks, let me just put out a few of my bullet point thoughts on the issue. One is, would we really be talking about this if the hunter weren't a white male? I mean, honestly. Second thought is, it's almost as if to mock the concern about all the babies, fetuses and some outside the womb with Planned Parenthood, which is a particularly disgusting scandal. It's as if to mock that by making such a big deal about a lion who wasn't even in his prime. He was an older lion and, he was going to die soon anyway. Third, let's just talk about Zimbabwe, if anyone knows what's going on there the last 35 years. Four, I've heard people referring to it as murder, which obviously is something that occurs only when you kill a human being. But if that is the case, if the dentist from Minnesota is a murderer, what does that make the lion, given all the zebras, gazelles, etc. he killed? And then the fifth point is environmental factors may be a little misplaced here because lions are not particularly endangered, and even if they were, you would be helping the younger lions by getting rid of an older male. Anyhow, David.
Adam, if you want to confuse a liberal, tell them that they're selling fetal lions for stem cell research.
True. You must be so disgusted by this issue, which is exactly why I wanted to talk to you about it.
I'm tired of reading about it. I don't care about Cecil the lion. Let them shoot all the lions they please. Under rabbinic law, Jews can't hunt for pleasure because it's cruel. So I will not shoot Cecil the lion, but our law does not apply to other people, and it's not my main concern.
Right. Of course, Jews can hunt if they're, for example, if they're making a living by selling like lion parts to people, and that's how they feed their family. So it's for pleasure, as you mentioned.
That's correct. You can hunt for a living. One of my family names was Jaeger, which means hunter in German. So probably someone in my family did that for a living, but you can't do it for pleasure.
Any other thoughts why this is becoming such an issue? I mean, I know you're not a big fan of the mainstream media.
People don't like people, they like cute animals. I think all the people who like cute animals should adopt adult male lions and see what happens.
Right. I imagine you want to move on from this issue.